without a bounds down the right hand side. I'm hitting 5-iron here, trying to keep it sort of left side of the fairway and let the bounce take it back towards the middle. Remember, if you're new to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button. The line was good, but the strike was horrendous. Hit it really fat. It's landed about 180 yards and then sort of ran another 40-45 yards forward down the fairway, leaving myself right in the middle in a perfect place. So 126 yards to go. We pulled out pitching wedge into a slight breeze. Just going to try and again keep this left, and it will bounce right towards the hole. Got to be careful. A miss right is not good, and you don't want to leave it left of the green because that would be an awful putt back down the hill. So landing just left of the pin. Lands on the green, gets a bounce to the right-hand side and runs a fraction short of the hole, but it'll leave me a lengthy birdie putt. This putt, as we know, the green was sloping left to right, so this is going to be sort of 3-4 foot from the left, all up the hill, so a reasonably slow putt, needs hitting. Ideally, just looking to two-putt this, be happy with a par on the first. Hit a decent putt, always a fraction short, good for line though, not bad for weight, and an easy tap-in par to start and get the round going. The second hole runs adjacent to the first, so we're back towards the clubhouse. You can just see that in the distance. Hitting 2-iron here, slopey fairway again. This one's right to left. Keep it up the right-hand side, but it's more than likely going to end up on the left-hand side. First 2 holes at East Devon this time of year, it's important to find the fairway because you are coming into sort of slopey greens. 2-iron, I said, okay, not the best strike. A little bit thin, this one. The first one was fat and this one was thin. Landing on the middle of the fairway and working its way down to the left-hand rough. Not pulled a bad lie here. 126 yards. The pin's tucked left towards that bunker you can just see. Thinking I'm going to land this quite short of the hole and sort of let it bounce down to the left-hand side. I'm not sure whether I can keep this on the green, or land it on the green and keep it on the green. I think it's going to be difficult because the pin is right on the front. So going in it with a gap wedge. Hit it decent. Just pulled it a fraction. It's right. It's sort of left of where I intended to start it. It's landed just short and got a massive hop left into this bunker. The lie's pretty good. It's an uphill bunker shot. Lots of sand in the bunker. Bunkers look very good. Going to try and land this just sort of right of the hole. There is a backstop as well, so if you go a bit long, it will come back down. Hit it a bit left, a little bit long. You see it now working back down from the slope. Not a great bunker shot. Probably about a 5 out of 10. So 20 foot left for par. Read this, a couple of cups outside the left and just let it sort of die towards the hole. Got to be careful, not really sure how quick this is going to be. It's slightly down the hill as well. Hit what I thought was a good putt. It's just breaking now. Not enough pace to keep it on line. It's missed a little bit on the short side. Disappointing bogey on the second. We're 1 over par for the first 2. Third hole is a long par 4. The hardest hole on the course according to the card. Looking to hit it about 230 yards to leave myself 175. So just pulled out 2-iron to try and find the fairway. Again, very bouncy. You cannot miss this left. Long rough left and trees left. Right as well as long rough. So important to get this sort of at the left-hand side of the fairway and let it bounce to the right. Slightly into the wind. So it does need a good 2-iron, which we haven't hit a decent iron shot yet. And this followed the trend. Again, not quite caught it. A little bit low, a little bit heavy. Very short right, but it's okay. It's just going to catch the right hand rough, but going to leave ourselves a long shot in. So we've got 192 yards, 5-iron. Lie's decent. Grass is quite dead around here, so it's not too bad. We're not in the long stuff, so need a good 5-iron. It's a blind shot. There's a bunker on the corner as well, so needs a decent strike. This is a decent strike. Just running over now to have a little look at where it's going to land. It carries that bunker. Bit of a false front. And we just didn't quite get up the slope onto the green, so just rolled back and come up a little bit short. Grabbed out an 8-iron, play a little chip and run from the right-hand side. Try and land it just short of the green, hop it onto the green and work its way towards the pin. Not a difficult shot really this, but as we know, I'm not the greatest chipper in the world. Sort of landed it perfectly, took the sting out with the first bounce. It's got a chance of going in, and it's just a fraction short, but that's a nice tap in. Par on the third. Always happy with a par on the third. And we're 1 over onto the fourth. The fourth hole is measuring 140 yards today. It's sort of on the left-hand side. Red flag indicates the pin on the front. Want to probably hit it just right at the pin to give ourselves the best chance of making a birdie. Decided to hit wedge. Wind's just fractionally across from left to right, so I'm going to go straight at it and let the wind push the ball into the middle of the green. Need a good strike though, because if I don't quite get it, it is uphill. That front bunker, we're probably going to make bogey. This is a decent strike. Started it straight at the pin. It's just drifting a fraction right now. Hits the green and kicks to the right. Thought I was actually closer than I am. I've sort of just only got it onto the front edge of the green. So long birdie putt, breaking out the right. Up a little ridge as well. So it's important to get the pace right here. So it's going to be slow to start with and then quick once it gets towards sort of the hole. Hit a decent putt, a fraction left, pulled it a fraction. Drifting left and a little bit short of the hole. So testing little 5-footer left for par. This has got to be from the right. So I'm seeing this as sort of right centre or maybe right inside right, but not outside the hole. Need a good stroke, sort of keep the momentum of the round going. Decent putt, goes in left centre. Good save there in the end. So par 4 coming up. I've just highlighted the fact the bunker on the left-hand side is sort of 234 yards. So I need a good 5-wood to avoid that. I'm actually going to hit it at that bunker. Use that as my target line and just peel it off the bunker. I should have enough to carry it even if we hit it straight at it. Hit a decent 5-wood now, moving it off that bunker. Wind as well as across, which is helping. Lands right at the bunker and kicks up the hill, which is a decent tee shot. 135 left, up the hill into sort of a semi-blind pin. I can only see the sort of top quarter of the pin. Have a little look and the pin is tucked on the right-hand side, so the miss ideally would be left. Wind is left to right as well. The white flag indicates that the pin is on the top level, so it's important to give this a good swing and a good strike to get it back there. Decent swing. Wind again just got it. Pushing a little bit to the right. Hoping it's got up that slope. I'm not too sure. I think it might be a touch short. And when we get up there, we are a fraction right and a fraction short. So just going to chip this with an 8-iron again. Pulling out the 8-iron. Not much breaking it. A little bit from my right, your left as you look. It is up the hill and we're on the top level, so it's important we get it on the right level. Played what I thought was a decent chip. Just again a fraction short. Going to leave myself an awkward testing par putt. Got a good read off the chip, so I know it's right to left, just right centre. There's not a lot of break in it. Want to keep the pace up on the ball so we keep it and maintain its line. It's a decent stroke, straight in the middle of the hole, and a good pass save. Playing right off the back tips. This is 556 yards, so realistically not reachable for me on today. So I'm just going to pull 2-iron out, try and find the fairway and play it as a free shotter. No point in hitting a wood because there's no way I can get there in 2 today. So 2-iron off the tee. Pulled it a fraction. I thought it was going to come back and drift more to the right. It doesn't. It's going to catch the left-hand rough, but that's going to be fine. Again, no chance of getting there in 2. So we've hit it 249 yards, 311 yards over the snake pit. The snake pit on the left-hand side. Can't get there, so I'm just going to hit it towards that. But make sure we don't hit enough club that if we do hit it dead straight, that it won't go in there. So just pulled out an 8-iron. Going to go just to the right of that, hopefully. Hit a really good 8-iron here. Exactly where we want it. It should land now and bounce right. Just watching it carefully. Hits this left-hand side of the fairway and works its way down to the right-hand side, which is perfect. Good angle in here. Pins tucked right. Bunker short right as well. So want to hit this sort of 10 yards left of the pin. It should also filter down towards the flag. So don't go straight at it. Not a lot of club here. We've got a gap wedge in. Just going to try and control it down the left-hand side. Fraction short and run it down there. Land it on the front of the green. Decent strike. Thought it was a bit long in the air, but it actually lands sort of pin high. Fraction left of where we were trying to hit it. But again, not too bad, and we'll give ourselves a look at a birdie putt. I've had a good look at this putt, and I've read it sort of just outside right, drifting left towards the hole. It's down the hill as well. It's not loads of break in it, but I just feel like it's just going to move late as it loses pace. Hit a decent putt. Thought it was a good line. It's not really breaking. It's turned after the hole. Probably too pacey. That's what stopped the break actually occurring. And tapping it in now for a par. A little bit disappointed with that. Still 1 over par. Could have been a lot worse though. This is a quirky hole. Massive dog leg from right to left. all rubbish and bracken and heather and gorse and all sorts of stuff up the left-hand side. If you take the shortcut, right, there's out of bounds if you go right at those trees. So I'm going to try and hit 2-iron and hook it. Try to move it a little bit more. Moved it nicely into the slope, which is good, but it will find the right-hand rough. But decent shot, not bad position. Just show you where we are. So we've hit it 210 yards off the tee, 176 yards uphill. A green that slopes left to right, and there's a bunker short right, and there's a bunker short left as well. Pin today is on the back, so it's going to need a good strike because we are playing slightly into the wind. Pulled out 6-iron. Going to try and land it left centre of the green and sort of let it bounce towards the pin. Lie's pretty good as well. Want to try and find the putting surface here and give ourselves a chance to get back to level par. Again, a disappointing strike. Just started too far right as well. It's not going to quite get up to the green. It lands in the bank and works its way back into that right-hand bunker. So a long bunker shot, sort of 20-yard bunker shot. Got a ridge as well that's sort of 5-6 foot short of this pin. So we've got to get it onto the top level. The lie is decent. Again, nicely raked bunker. Played it nicely. Got it lower than I wanted to and thought it would run up the slope. It sort of run halfway up the slope and then worked its way back down. So we're left with sort of 15-foot putt for par. I'm seeing this putt is almost dead straight. I can't see a lot of breaking it. I've had a look from both sides. It's up the hill, so it's quite slow. This is not a good putt. I've just started it right, maybe pushed it a fraction as well, and it's ran sort of 5-foot past. So this putt for par, left centre, hit a good roll down here, back down the hill, and a good bogey save in the end, but we're 2 over par through 7 holes. 8th hole, 204 yards uphill into the wind, bunker on the right, bunker down the left as well. Ideally keep it down the left and run it up the green. Decided to go in with 2-iron because it's straight into the wind. Feel like this is a lot of club, but no, I won't get there with 5-iron. This is not a good swing. Started it too straight. Wind's got it as well. Left the blade open. It's missing right. There's out of bounds down there, but I haven't hit it well enough to get there, thankfully. So we're left with a pitch up the slope. You can see the top, very top of the flag. Flag's in the middle of the green. The lie's not too bad, to be fair. Could be a lot worse. Going to open this blade up, play it with soft hands. Make sure we commit to it. Decent strike. Sort of landed near the pin. Got a big hop forward and ran past the hole, leaving an awkward downhill par putt. Got to be careful with this putt because it's straight down the slope. It's going to be very quick. Seeing this is quite a bit from sort of left to right, right to left as you look. But more concentrating on pace, I guess, than the actual line. And this was a really bad line. It just doesn't break at all. It's almost stayed dead straight. It's trying now, but very late swing. Leave myself again an awkward testing bogey putt, which I convert into the middle of the hole. Left the flag in as well, just to give myself another visual aid. So the 9th hole, a long hole this one, but you are landing your tee shot on the downslopes. Fairway is sloping left to right as well, so ideal line is just left of the marker post that you can see in the distance. This is a really good strike, just left of the post and drifting now to the right. We'll land on the downslope, and it actually runs 330 yards off the tee, which is going to leave me a relatively short second shot. Gap wedge in hand, can't miss this short or left. Got to aim again right of the pin and let the slope sort of work the ball down towards the hole. Decent lie on that fairway, nice tight fairway, should generate a little bit of spin. Really good strike. Hoping this is the right length. I'm pretty sure it is. It's good. It lands nicely. A little bit of spin back towards the right hand side and works its way down to towards the hole, leaving myself a relatively easy and makeable birdie putt. So this putt down the hill reasonably quick. The greens are so pure, so just got to get the line right and trust the line. See, this is sort of left centre, no more than that, but need a good stroke and a good starting line. This was not a good putt. Started it way too straight, maybe even pushed it a fraction, a disappointing par. Finished the front nine at 3 over par. It's 38. Part 2 coming soon. Thanks for watching.